Playdate. We're doing it. Episode 226. Andrew, are you 26?
I am, yeah.
This is our Andrew Nelson episode.
I thought you were 100.
Or no,
it depends on the day.
right.
Really. I kind of flip-flop between
That wizard, you ran into that wizard and he put a curse on you where
yeah, some days I'm 100.
Either 100 or 26.
You guys ever do wizarding?
Yeah.
Where you'd like fart in your hand,
and
like
throw it
across the
Yeah.
room at someone. Yeah, it's awesome.
It's an all-time move.
Andrew, elephant in the room today.
Yeah.
Overslept.
I overslept.
It happens.
We're putting him on blast.
Yeah.
Guys, drop a Andrew's on blast in the comments.
put a Andrew's on mediumly thin ice.
Yeah, we're starting 20 minutes late.
Yeah.
You're on thick ice.
what
I
happened?
love it.
Can't believe I made it. I slept 12 hours last
awesome.
night.
I'm happy for you.
I'm still reeling in from the weekend.
You went to bed at
I went to 8 p.m. As soon as the USA game ended, I went to bed. And
What'd you do this weekend?
I've been losing my mind this weekend. I left my backpack at TSA, like just fully,
walked
just
out of
it
the
went
airport?
through the X-ray, and I just left without it. Like
Wait, where were you?
I don't get that how that happens. I was in Houston and Dallas and Austin.
Oh, maybe
in
that's
one
why you went
weekend.
too many cities.
Yeah, I went to
Yeah,
too
I
many
think
cities.
you
That's
went
what they
to
always
one
Or maybe if you'd gone to San Antonio, you could have completed sort of.
would've
I could
evened
have,
it out a little
yeah.
bit.
I was kind of in the Texas Bermuda Triangle, but
Was it like 1,000,000 degrees?
yeah, dude, I
Texas
forget how hot it
Bermuda
is.
Because it was 1,000,000 degrees in Ohio. I was like, I can't even imagine.
Really? I don't know what the actual like temperature was, but going outside was just brutal. It just hurt every time. But the water wasn't even that warm. That's the annoying thing about it. Is like
Where the hell is the water?
I was like at like a apartment pool like complex,
Oh, okay.
and like the water at the pool was still like cold, and I was like, this sucks. Like the whole point of it being like hot outside is that like the water
Yeah.
is like warm.
Wait, but
Interesting. I don't know if
I thought you were talking about like maybe the ocean where like sometimes the like 6 inches at the beginning will be warm. A pool I think is pretty.
It's always
It's just-
cold.
No, it's just wherever it's like insulate because it's below the ground, so it's insulated enough that unless you heat it, I think it's pretty much.
It's always gonna be cold.
I don't know. But
I
I will say I don't like the warm water.
What really?
yeah,
like-
if it's hot, if it's warm outside, Jack, you need cold water.
I
If it's
grew
cold
up-
outside, Jack, you need hot.
I grew up going to Maine,
Mm-hmm.
and then we moved to Charleston. And in Charleston, the water is like
80
100
degrees.
degrees. It's like a bath,
Yeah,
and I don't
Florida
like
ocean.
that. I want the water to be like woo, woo,
Really?
woo.
And
Like
then
it is
adjust
here.
to it? Yeah. I mean, I was in Arizona a couple weeks ago, and that was blazing
Where my
hot.
coyotes
And
at?
it's like a dry heat there too, which is
Not
a little
there.
bit better than the wet heat. But the water was still like pretty freezing cold. Like your body would really have to
Wait,
adjust to it. And if
You
you
keep
got splashed,
saying places that don't have water though.
Arizona has a river.
The Arizona River.
Yeah, I think it's part of the Colorado River.
Colorado
So it's
River,
all like
right.
melted snow.
Okay.
So of course it's gonna be like cold.
That's never made any sense to
Interesting.
me when they're like, the water in California is cold because it's coming from Alaska. And you're like, it had.
It had so long
It
to
had
just
so long
heat
between,
up.
or like
Heat
the
up,
main
yeah.
water. They'll be like, it's warm because it's coming up from the Caribbean. You're like, no, it's not.
the main water is not warm.
That's what I'm saying. No, I'm saying
Oh,
no, it's not.
oh,
warm.
oh,
Like,
yeah.
People are just like, because it came up from here, like we get to experience. It's like, no, it's where it fucking is.
I mean, that's
like
what
by
they
the time
say.
by the time the melted snow gets to Arizona, I'm sure it like
It should
had
it
a
should be
little bit
warm.
of time to warm up there. No,
Yeah, I mean, I would.
I'm
think
just
so.
I'm calling
No,
bullshit.
I mean,
on
I agree. Like, if you
Yeah.
if I melted snow in here within 10 minutes, it would be the temperature of
the
this
room
room.
of
Yeah.
the temperature of the room.
Yeah, it should be warm. So
You
I
know,
don't
but
understand.
I will give you this: the water in the Grand Canyon was very cold. How does that make any sense?
Because it's coming from the Colorado.
That's what I'm
right?
saying. So you are right, but it doesn't
Yeah.
make any sense to me.
Well,
You
I
know-
grew
It's in
up,
the fucking hottest place in the world, and it's still cold.
You know who's hot and came up from the Caribbean?
Rihanna, obviously. Juan Soto.
Soto. Yeah, I was thinking Rihanna too.
You know, I'm going to meet him this weekend.
You're gonna meet him?
Well, I don't know.
At All-Star Weekend.
Oh, really?
Sorry, I don't want to. What were you going to? You say your thing
Oh,
first.
this
and then I'll
that's
talk
way
about-
more interesting than what I was. Gonna
No,
say.
it's about Arizona or something.
No, I was just gonna say I grew up going to the Gulf of Mexico. That's the only like warm body of water.
Well,
that there
Andrew,
is.
so
Galveston.
Yep. Galveston.
1 second, Will.
Yeah.
We cannot let him get away with that. Andrew, where did you go? What is it called now?
Oh, sorry. The Gulf.
grew up
of,
going-
No,
to the
now
Gulf
it's the Gulf of Belgium. You didn't hear?
Fuck, dude, that was.
We're recording this. This is going to come out next Monday.
Yeah.
So this is going to be really delayed.
really late. Yeah,
But-
everyone's gonna have forgotten about the World Cup. by
But
then.
here's my thing.
The
I've
U.S. lost last
I've
night.
always said this: if you're coming to Playdate for your sports news,
It's going to be a week behind.
it's gonna be a week behind. And also, why? Why is that?
yeah.
weird? There's a guy who probably heard us talk about sports one time and thought, like maybe the first time he listened, the first thing we talked about was sports, and he was like, "Oh, nice."
My sports.
And then it
pod.
took like 2 weeks for us to bring up sports again.
Or what about a guy who loves poop listening to an episode? Oh, nice. He's been very, very pleased.
Anyone who loves poop has tuned into this podcast and gone perfect.
A guy loves poop and farts. Listen to Playdate. Oh, sweet.
Dude, the number of pitches that I have to like go through that are all poop related, that I'm just like, I don't want us to be
It's
the
funny.
poop podcast, though.
Stinky and it's funny.
We're
don't
not
want
a
us to
poop
be the poop
podcast.
pod.
We're not a poop podcast, but poop is definitely a friend of the show.
Yeah, poop is definitely our
Poop's a regular get. Poop's a multi.
All right, speaking of poop,
Yes.
the U.S. last night
Yeah.
I was genuinely very sad. Because it undid everything that we've done this tournament. Like it completely was like old school U.S. Like there were no signs of any of the good that we had done. All the hype, everything was like even if we had lost a close game there, I think there was like oh my God, this was still like the best we've ever looked in a World Cup. Like U.S. soccer culture is changing. Like there's hope. That was so embarrassing. Mm-hmm. They looked horrible from the first second.
Mm-hmm. So when we went to the Germany game, you made a comment to me about Tim Ream, where you were like, he is too old to be out there. Like he's a liability.
Yeah.
I mentioned it in the first. I've just been using that fact.
Yes.
Like that's one of my like 7 things that I say when I'm watching a U.S. soccer game is like, I think the young guys have a step on him. And then he got manhandled like 5 times.
It was so bad. I mean, he had played actually uncharacteristically well for the first 4 games of the tournament, or 3 games, I guess he didn't play
I still
against
look at this as a win.
Turkey.
I think we are.
I don't think it is. We were in the round of 16 against Belgium 12 years ago, and we were an inch away from beating them. Yeah. And we lost in extra time.
But now people like care. Like that's a huge
You're
step
right.
that like the next World Cup, people will be like it took a game or 2 for like everyone to get into it. We will be like raring and ready to go now.
Yeah, but I think that's only because it's happening here.
It will be. I think like there are new soccer fans.
No, I agree
myself
that-
included. Like I just like was not really a fan of the U.S. soccer team. Like I didn't know anything about them. Now my dad was like intently
I
watching.
gotta take this.
Yeah, he's talking about soccer again. My dad was like very excited about soccer, which is something that was never happening.
I agree. Yeah, I mean, I guess I agree that ground has been made there, but I think it's more that because it was here.
You don't think anyone's gonna care in 4 years?
No, I think I think that would have happened regardless of
How good the team was.
a little bit,
Okay.
but no, they still would have had to win some games. But it was just like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying.
I was thinking of every World Cup. I was like, do I even remember past World Cups? And I definitely remember the Qatar one. But I remember when Germany won in like 2012, but I didn't remember the ones in the middle. And I realized it's because the U.S. wasn't in it.
No, the U.S. was in. The only one they missed was 2018.
Okay,
They were in
I think that's the one I don't
2014, that was just the one Germany won.
Okay.
They were in.
Okay.
And I think that's why I've always gotten really into the World Cups, because I was at this bar, I was at Tellus 360. What a crazy name for a bar.
Sounds like a ski trick.
I know, right? Yeah, it's like a snowboarding trick in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. With my friend Will Marjoram was really into it, and he brought me, and we scored on a header in stoppage time to beat Ghana in the first game of the World Cup.
And you were like,
And it was the coolest moment of all time. And it was like a big soccer bar. And it just was like, oh, like soccer, like that rush of that winning goal in the last minute is unlike anything in any other sport. Like
the way to get people into soccer, you're exactly right, is a soccer bar. I discovered the Portland Zoo,
yeah,
it's one of those things where you're just
my parents were there for the game. Yeah.
It's oh my God, it must have been
They were there for
Swamp Fest.
the Bosnia game. They said they were by far the oldest people there, and like had no idea what they were walking into, and it was like awesome.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's cute.
that bar. That's the greatest bar of all time. I didn't make it this past main trip, but I'm gonna.
Get
It
one
is,
back on 'em.
What's great about soccer is like when you're watching basketball, a basket doesn't really mean anything.
Exactly.
When you're watching soccer, you're sitting there drinking for an hour and a half, and like the first goal could be an hour and a half in.
And like even in the game last night, like, we were getting absolutely manhandled. But when it was 3-1,
You're like,
with 10 minutes left, you're like, that's enough time. Like it could happen.
Yeah.
Belgium was down 2-0 in the 85th against Senegal.
Yeah.
Really?
And they in the previous game, and they won. And we beat Senegal in the right before the World Cup. So
That's the thing that just made me so mad. Belgium is not that good.
I mean, we didn't even give them a chance to prove. I mean, they were better, but like they played well, but like we didn't even like make them have to show anything.
They barely beat anybody in group stage besides like New Zealand. They tied with Iran. They tied with like Ghana or something.
I will say, it felt like they didn't want it. That first goal, I think, was the perfect. Someone who doesn't like sports is probably like, Jesus Christ, move on. That first goal is like the ball dropped in the box, and like 5 of them were like, huh?
Yeah.
Like no one went for it. Like that was the perfect microcosm of the larger issue, which was like no one wanted it.
There was definitely a weird energy from the start. I had lasagna while we were watching, and I blame myself. I think I put bad mojo
a
out
Belgian
there.
So it was
staple.
you.
I know.
It was
What?
you.
Well, it was one of those things where I have no science to back this up, but it didn't feel like it was helping. We had a Costco lasagna, and I just feel like for some reason, you know what
I had a Dodger dog.
well,
The bar I was at had Dodger dog. It came in like that foil with the Dodgers logo on it.
Okay,
Santa Monica Brew Works. It was actually
Santa Monica Brew Works is awesome.
packed. There were like 500 people there.
Wait, is that the one by Emmy Squared Pizza? It's like the big patty. I love that.
That's
place.
where you get the food at Emmy Square.
Mr. Stimmel loves that brewery.
Dude, it's sick. In 4 years.
We'll be back. We'll be back. We were the only problem with the outdoor part of that is like if the sun is in the right position, everyone's staring at like you can tell that there's soccer on or basketball on, but the TV isn't an outdoor TV.
They got a new one. It's like a LED, so it's
Okay.
not like there wasn't like a glare.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, I got nothing.
I hear the next World Cup is in England,
No, Spain
Spain.
and Portugal and Morocco
Lied to me.
and Uruguay and Paraguay and Argentina.
Wait, what?
So they're
Well,
just all sharing it
It
now.
was literally the World Cup.
No. It's 95% of the games are in Spain, Portugal, and Morocco, but it's the 100th anniversary of the World Cup.
Oh, so they're doing it where everyone's won.
And the first one I believe was in Uruguay. So they're doing, not everyone has won it. They're just doing 3 games in South America to like celebrate the 100th. But because of that, they have rules about like if you hosted a World Cup, you can't again for like 2 World Cups basically.
Yeah.
Or for the next World Cup, I guess. Your
Sorry,
bless you.
I have something in my throat.
Your continent can't host 2 World Cups in a row, basically.
Oh.
And so because that World Cup is Europe, Africa, and South America,
Everyone's toast. Except
we are probably going to host the World Cup again in 2036. 2034.
Right.
Yeah, or 2038 maybe.
Oh, amazing.
Or no, 2034 might be already decided, but it might be 2 World Cups. I don't know. There's some the way it works out, it's like the 2038 World Cup, I think it is, has to be in the United States.
We're gonna be fucking unk though.
Because I think
40
2034 I think is in Asia.
Okay.
Can you look up 2034 World Cup? Yeah, we're gonna be 38.
Oh my god, that is not that
Saudi Arabia. That's
not
what
that
it is.
38's old. I'm just picturing myself at. I've never thought of myself being 38 years.
I
old.
don't think I'll make it.
There's a world. There's a world where I don't.
Yeah, because it's Saudi. That's what it is. So it's like it's a 2. You can't host for 2 more after that in your continent. So after 2034, literally every continent other than the U.S. or Antarctica, or other than North America or Antarctica, will.
What about like
Or
Australia?
Australia, or
I was gonna
Australia.
say, what if Australia?
But I don't think
hosted?
they
don't
want
have
to
the-
or something. I don't know.
They don't have the facilities to.
Maybe not.
They
I
have
feel
like
like
2
maybe they-
stadiums.
Nah, but they got those like
Huge rugby stadiums.
rugby stadiums. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dude,
Yeah.
we were. I was done with golf, and we came in for a beer in Maine. And my dad, I've told you about this guy, my dad's buddy who's from South Africa.
Okay. Yeah.
There's a guy who works at the club who's also from South Africa, and they kind of like, they've bonded, obviously. So he calls the guy, the bartender or waiter over, and the bartender had the Australia-England rugby game on his phone. And so they're watching it, and I'm like trying to figure out the rules, and it's like 17-3 or something, and I'm kind of starting to understand it. And then I like looked away for a second, and I looked back, and it's 17-0. And I was like,
You can lose points.
can you lose points? And they were like, honestly, I have no idea what happened there. I was wondering the same thing. It was like,
It was like a scoreboard
yeah,
glitch.
it was like if they were watching football and like, every fifth game, someone will be like, wait, what happened there? And you're like, I don't know. I've actually never seen that. It was like the one time where they were like, I don't know. I don't know how that happened. But he was wearing, the waiter was wearing Meta glasses.
Meta.
I'm trying to figure out if.
Oh, sorry.
I'm trying to figure out.
Just trying to boost our algo.
Do you see Meta's doing a Kylie Jenner collab?
Yeah, apparently she talks to you when you talk to it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, like an
it's
AI, her voice.
Yeah.
Or just she has to drop everything and talk to you.
Oh, 1 second, I'm getting a call.
They were saying, because apparently women, they've been struggling to get women to wear Meta glasses because they find them like a little creepy, I guess. Which
Wonder
is
why.
totally understandable.
Oh yeah, I got creeped on with Meta. Okay,
you
go.
really?
Well, go ahead.
Whatever. So basically, all I heard was they probably gave her like $1 billion.
Yeah.
And just so that they can now spy on women as well.
Yeah, well, they. I was at when I was at the Bosnia game, not at the game, but I was at the library. I was at a bar called the Library for the.
So there I was studying during the Bosnia game.
When the U.S. was playing Bosnia, I was at a bar called the Library, which is like, what the heck? What are you reading, a beer? Don't even get me started. Turn to page cocktail. Okay. Okay.
Wait, the what are you getting at the library bar?
I was trying to
There's something with like
the Inshotskipedia or something.
you guys want to do a Shotscopedia? And it's like a book with like 4 shots in it.
That could be fun.
No one can get their face on it at the same time.
Yeah, or it's like
There's
you
something
can
with
return your beer or something after you drink it.
God, we have lost a step when it comes
Checking out a girl at
to
the library bar.
Yeah. There we go.
Dude,
I'm checking you out.
yeah.
I was checking you out at the library bar. At the All right, Andrew,
Okay.
pull up book terms.
Pull up words. Wait, I'm gonna get some. I'm close. The vodka paragraph.
Has to be something with the Dewey Decimal System.
Oh my god!
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like,
wow, we have really the dude drop. Man, this
Fuck it.
we lost our fucking.
God,
Everyone,
you remember?
drop what you getting at the library bar in the comments.
Yeah, we need to outsource this, dude. You remember the feeling of
CGI Fridays.
CGI Fridays?
Yeah.
That was a high I will never feel again.
I feel like my brain will never be firing like it was.
Oh my God. Speaking of highs you'll never feel again. Did you see that video? I don't know if it's LA or there's some like mayoral candidate who his thing is he's been going around. It's definitely not LA because I didn't recognize him. But he's been like going around to the homeless or whatever and kind of like seeing how they live, whatever, like talking to them, seeing what they need, whatever. And he runs into one who she's showing him the fentanyl she has, and it's like a bag. And he takes the bag and like puts it right next to his nose and smells it. And all the homeless people are like, oh, whoa. And he said like, can I try it? And she was like, no. Can you pull this up? Like,
Wait, you said it's definitely not LA because we don't know him. Who running for mayor in LA?
or I guess is Spencer Pratt the mayor one?
Yeah,
Or is
but
he governor?
he's already lost.
Spencer Pratt, Nithya Raman,
Yeah.
and Karen Basura.
Nice. Spencer Pratt is out though.
Can
It's
you look
just
up
the other two now.
politician homeless fentanyl?
Google Spencer Pratt homeless fentanyl.
There was one, I can't remember where I fucking saw this, but he like smelled her fentanyl. Someone will know what I'm talking about.
Well, I had something to say about Metaglass.
Yes. Yeah. Sorry.
So I'm at the library bar ordering the paragraph martini, and
IPA format.
There we go. I was trying to think of one too there. And I vodka. No, I just got to move on.
So you're at the fucking library bar.
Oh yeah, and the fuck. Oh, we scored or we won, and I was celebrating. Or no, I was talking to this guy that I know, and I was showing him. This brand sent me like American flag underwear, and like the crotch is an eagle.
Yep.
Which is like, not really showing that off too often, but in that context, I was showing it to someone, and a guy saw it and was like, "Yo!"
The bartender looks over, and your shorts are completely like pulled out. He's like, "Hey, get out of here! Stop! Get out of his shorts."
Maybe they let that slide at Barnes and Noble, not here. Anyway, so I was showing it to my friend, and then the guy was like, "Yo, what is that?" They were like, "Yo," and I was like, "Yeah, look," and I like showed him my underwear, and he was like, "Oh," and then I look and like. There's like a light on his glasses. And I was like, are you filming me pulling out my underwear? He's like, oh shit, yeah, is that okay? And I was like, yeah, it's fine. But like, that's crazy. But they have a light on at least. I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, that's the one like
that made me happy to know.
But couldn't someone just nail polish over the light?
Definitely. Okay, the other thing I'll say is I'm getting a pair.
Why?
I'm getting them for free.
A Metaglass pair.
Yeah. What do you think I meant? The boxers? Or wait,
No.
why'd you seem disappointed? Do you think that
I just think it's a slippery. This falls into the same. I just feel like we're heading in a dangerous direction as a society.
Well, I'm excited to play around with them. So, but
wait, are they sending them to you?
yeah.
So I should probably not be talking negatively about them.
I mean, it's not like basically we beat this team or we lost. They beat us in softball, and then one of the players on the team was like, "Hey, I work for Oakley Meta. Like, could we send you some?"
Got it.
And then she was like, "We're trying to find people going to the MLB All-Star game to wear them." And I was like, "That's so random," but I'm going to the MLB All-Star game, so I'm gonna get them.
Perfect.
So I'm gonna go meet Juan Soto, and I'm gonna record it, and I'm gonna be like, what do I say? Well, I don't know if I'm going to meet Juan Soto, but I feel like
For some reason, you can't get out of like a robot voice when you have them on.
Hola.
Juan Soto, hola.
What do I say if I meet Juan Soto? I genuinely
I think
don't
you
know.
just say like I'm a huge Mets
I
fan.
want something like memorable.
I mean, I think he's gonna be like, "Are you recording me right now?"
Like,
I see the
no.
light.
I think you should say commence suck down.
What if I say, are you recording me right now?
Oh, dude, speaking of those commence suck down boxers that you found,
Yeah.
we found like Friday Beers boxers in the prop
We made
closet that say
underwear?
commence suck down on it. Can you imagine being at a bar and like
Getting pants?
hitting it off? Oh my God, he's got the commence suck downs on. Hitting it off with a girl, going back to her place. You take your pants off and you're wearing commence suck down boxers, and you're like, oh my God, I completely forgot.
And then, and you're like, oh, fuck. And then she like kind of smirks at you and takes her
goes, "I'm
clothes
just-"
off, and she's wearing a full lingerie set that's all commence suck down.
She goes,
Or full
I'm Jesse Heaters.
Jesse Heater.
She's Dr. Dooley.
What's up with Dr. Doolittle? Who even is that?
Who is Dr. Dooley? Is that a Dr. Seuss character?
It's a movie. No,
No,
it's an Eddie Murphy.
Does he fuck with
movie.
animals or something? Or is that Inspector
he-
Spy?
Yeah, I think he's an animal doctor. It's
Who's
Eddie
Inspector
Murphy, right?
Spy?
I think you might have made him up.
Oh,
He does fuck with animals.
Eddie Murphy's Dr. Doolittle.
All right, now look up Inspector Spy.
Are you thinking of Inspector Gadget?
Clearly not. I think I would have said that. Okay. Let's go to all.
that is the gadget guy.
So that's nothing.
Wait.
Wait,
Inspector
what?
Spy generally refers to either the secret government intelligence officers who gather. Wait, but that's the photo? That's what our spies look like? Can you imagine being like you're a terrorist and then you're like, see that guy and you're like, are you?
Oh, God.
You don't happen to work for the CIA, do you?
Nah, bro. Just grabbing a beer.
No.
You see him at the library bar.
Yeah.
You're like, wait a minute. Are
You
you,
get
a
a
spy?
Shotscopedia?
Hey.
Yeah, those are good.
Oh, just checking out what's going on. So I'm going to meet Juan Soto and I'm going to say, hola, Juan.
Are you going to speak in Spanish to him?
Maybe it would help me stand out.
Yeah. I think you
I probably won't meet him.
probably will.
I'm going
You're going with the MLB.
I'm going
I
with
feel like
the
you'll have access.
MLB.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah, you make one YouTube video reviewing a ballpark.
Oh, you want to
Really?
start reviewing ballparks? Next thing you know, you're going to be wearing.
Yeah, we haven't even put out the second
The,
video
the
yet.
CIA is going to have you wearing meta
Really?
glasses at the All-Star
Yeah.
game.
It's only the Angel Stadium game that's out right now.
Yeah.
Do you think that you're going to get recruited to like thwart some terrorist attack where like the bomb's in the ball?
100%. I mean, think about it. It happened at the NHL All-Star game
Yep.
in Threat Level Midnight.
Yep.
And then I believe, isn't there another movie where it happens?
I think it's in it. There's a James Bond movie where that actually happened. Is there a
Where it actually happens.
Sorry, like they're not joking.
Google bomb at All-Star game movie.
Wait, it actually happened?
No.
God.
Oh, wait.
Whatever.
Is that what you told me to Google or no?
Bomb
Yeah.
at.
But I doubt that changes too much.
Or like bomb in. Oh my God! Wait, what's the movie?
Richard Jewell. That's what
There's
I'm
a
thinking.
movie. I saw this clip one time, where it's like the bad guy is on the beach and he throws a frisbee full of razor blades at another guy and it cuts his head off. That has got to be worst way to go. You think you're just out there tossing around?
I mean, if
the
it
disc?
cuts the head clean off, it's a quick death. I still think the worst way is like getting like slowly beaten to death by someone you love.
Just put me out of my. Why is this taking so
I
long?
know.
Put me out of my misery.
What if Juan Soto's like, did you put nail polish over the light on your meta glasses?
I would be like, I'm so sorry, man. Please, I love you. We're going to figure this out. We're going to get you a better supporting cast. We're going to get you a pitching staff. I promise, like, it's going to be okay.
Who is this guy?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you're dealing with this. I'm sorry that you just came here and now we suck everything.
Oh my Jesus Christ, man! Did you try and lick it off? What a wild first instinct.
What would you have done?
Hand, obviously. Oh my God,
You have a tissue?
dude. Speaking of embarrassing fucking spit takes, we are. I'm meeting one of my dad's friends for the first time this weekend, and he told me a joke, and I spit my beer out all over the table.
That's good. He probably loved that.
Do you think is that a compliment?
Yeah.
All over his table?
Oh, well, it's probably like a little like Jesus, but probably a compliment. Was the joke really good?
It just caught me off guard. His dog was also. It was just a very funny situation. His dog was scooching across the carpet, like ass first across the carpet to try and get. You know when dogs like itch their butt on the carpet? Mm-hmm. His dog was doing that, and I was looking at that, and then he made a joke, and then I took a sip of beer, and it was just the perfect storm, and I spit it out everywhere, and no one acknowledged it. It wasn't like. So like there's a world no one saw it, but it was the first real spit take I've ever done in my life.
Yesterday, I got Dodger dogs. Remember I was saying this?
Yeah.
I only put relish on mine.
Okay.
But we were like standing. There were no tables. We were just standing, and I was like, "Hey, do you mind if I set my beer down here just to dress my dog?"
Yeah.
And the guy was like, "Yeah, sure." And then I eat it, and I go to throw it out, and then someone was like, "Yo, you got a little mustard on your cheek." I was like, "Mustard on my cheek?"
Weird. I didn't eat it anymore.
And then I look over and Dylan's eating a hot dog with mustard. I'm like, Dylan, I think you got your mustard on my cheek. And he's like, I didn't get my mustard on your cheek. I was like, well, how would I have gotten mustard on my cheek? I only had relish on my dog. And then the guy at the table where I'd set my beer
The guy at
was
the table
closest to the napkin, so he grabbed the napkin, and I expected him to hand it to me, and he just slowly rubbed it off of me.
That's so
He
sweet.
cleaned my face up for
the
me.
guy at the table that you set your beer down on, you and Dylan are arguing for like 5 minutes about the mustard. He's like, "Can you just take your beer and go?"
Guys, we've scored twice.
Oh man. Andrew and I were talking about excuse me.
Went.
Andrew and I were talking before you got here about lucid dreaming.
I still see your shadows in my room.
Yes. I was on the plane and I had a dream that was I remember it more vividly than I remember like actual memories from that day. And I was able to talk to Jacob like in the dream. And I asked him, "Am I dreaming right now?" And he goes, "I don't know." But it was, I was on the plane and next thing I know, I'm at my apartment building and I'm looking up and I was like, "Jacob, how have I never noticed that our apartment building looks exactly like Hogwarts?" Like it was like a full medieval thing with like towers. And I was like, that is unbelievable. Like, how have I never noticed it? He was like, I don't know. I've never noticed that either. And then I was like, he's like, all right, let's get in the elevator. And we sat down and strapped ourselves into a roller coaster. And I looked at him and I was like, this is the elevator? And he was like, yeah, that is kind of weird.
That's awesome.
And then I was like, am I dreaming again? And he was like, I don't know, but this is weird. Like he was also a guy that didn't know anything about it.
Yeah.
And then a woman hit my car, and then the noise of AirPods connecting played over the world. And I woke up and my AirPods had like reconnected and I was on the plane.
Oh.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah. I wonder what that means.
I don't know. The lucid dreaming thing is strange. It was the only time I could walk around freely in my dream. Andrew said he's trying to figure out how to do it.
Yeah, I've been taking a lot of NyQuil lately, and I've been having really bad nightmares. And I was telling Rusty about one where everyone was like a ball sack, but then they also like held ball sacks in their hands, and they would like pull up in a car next to me, and they would like fushigi like the ball sack, all on their hands. Have you had this
like
dream
the
before?
Early 2000s, like basketball.
No, but I've had skeletons, so.
Oh, okay.
I like
Did
the
they also
idea
have
of
ball
like,
sacks?
yeah, I've been getting really into NyQuil, and it keeps giving me nightmares.
What if?
And like not addressing
Yeah.
it. Like I feel like maybe we try a
Yeah,
different.
why are you getting into NyQuil?
Oh, well, I just had a weird throat thing last week, but then I was kind of glad that I took it the other night because I had a dream that I was hanging out with Donald Glover and Olivia Rodrigo. Like it was like my Super Bowl. And I didn't say anything though. Like that when you mentioned you were like talking to Jacob, I was
Yeah.
like, wait, I didn't say a word to them. I was just like,
Maybe you were
with
just
it.
starstruck, though. You wouldn't be starstruck around.
I guess, but there was like 4 other people around. Like I totally could have.
Who are the
talked to
other
them.
people?
They're, like random like fans or something. But we were just like outside on like a picnic table, just hanging out. And I think she was like signing some autographs or
Yeah.
something. And then and then I took a picture of them together because I was like, got to get this collab together. And then after I took a picture of them together, I took a selfie with all 3 of them. And then when I woke up, I was like, oh, I can't wait to see that photo on my phone. And I was like, wait, it never happened.
I have these thoughts where I'll be walking around and I'm like, I feel like one of these days I'm gonna wake up and be 16 and be like, oh my God, that was the craziest dream of all time. Do you ever feel that way where like this could be a dream?
Life is all a dream. Yeah, I mean, I've thought about it. I'm pretty sure this isn't, because no offense, y'all would not be in my dreams.
Pretty well, we would have made each other up.
Y'all
we wouldn't know each other.
If
yet.
I was dreaming, I would not have made y'all up.
We're
I would not have made up y'all.
Kinda
I'm just,
why? That feels me hurtful.
Kind of hurts.
well, no, I'm just like,
We're not busty enough.
everyone in my dreams is nuclear jugs.
Nuclear
town.
tatas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Did you hear they turned off that like particle collider thing that's been they have to turn it off for like 4 years for maintenance or something, and everyone's saying that it's like obviously I don't know if I believe this, but they were like life feels different these last couple weeks. Have you noticed that? I didn't feel it, but like a lot of
have more
people online are like,
Wait,
I know it sounds crazy. I know it's they're saying
what are you talking about?
there was a part. I like the idea of like, it's not that I'm not following what you're saying. It's more just like, what the fuck are you on about right now? There was this particle collider or whatever. It's like,
What does that mean?
it's like a science experiment. I'm not a fucking physicist. I don't know what they're doing in there.
I thought
Where?
particles collide all the time.
No, or maybe a particle accelerator or something. They turned it off, and people are like, we skipped timelines again. And the only thing that I believe about it is Chick-fil-A has a K again now, which I remember when I was a kid, but I always thought it was CHIC dash FIL.
No, it's always had its what?
Always had a K. They in the old commercials, the whole thing was the cows didn't know how to spell. Yeah,
Yeah, but they didn't spell the name of the place.
Wait, it's CHIK, right?
no, there's a CK.
What?
Yeah, pull this up. That's what I'm saying. And like apparently the Kit Kat has a dash again. I don't know. All sorts of stuff. Yeah, that's not it was never spelled that way. There's no K.
Oh, I definitely thought it was.
You thought it was chic filet.
Yeah. The whole point was the cows don't know how to fucking spell.
Cows don't spell the name of it. They spell chicken. You're thinking of like, look at this cow sign down there. They just do chicken like that, but like that's not the name. The cows don't say Chick-fil-A ever.
No, I'm with you on this, Russ.
Isn't that weird?
I thought it was.
I don't remember a K. That looks way longer of an. Pull up Kit Kat logo.
Okay, we're going back to the particle accelerator.
Yeah, look, there's no dash. There used to be a dash in the middle. It was Kit dash Cat. Now there's no fucking dash.
What is that called again? When you think you remember something?
Mandela effect, and I don't know why it's called that. Was that like his whole thing? Like,
no, everyone
this was kind of a pet project apart from the apartheid.
I know everyone had thought that he had died. There was like a thing in like the 90s or something where a huge subset of the population thought he had died.
Or like they were saying like the Monopoly man doesn't have a fucking monocle. He always had a monocle.
Yeah. Right? Yeah, it's a lot of the stuff. Yeah, you're right. The Kit Kat with the dash.
I think you're conflating with Mr. Peanut because they wear the same outfit.
No, he
Monopoly
definitely had a fucking monocle. I don't know. I don't want to turn into the podcast that's doing the fucking Mandela effect.
Every
but
podcast.
It did.
Wait, look, we're looking back at the particle. Go back to the particle. What do you mean the particle? They turned it like. What are we
turn it off?
What we got? We have to provide some sort of like.
There was a science center where they were working on something with a particle accelerator, and for maintenance they are turning it off for the next like 4 years, and people are saying life has felt different since the 29th of June.
I mean, maybe that's why Belgium beat us 4-1.
Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why I'm dreaming on planes now. I never dream on planes.
What?
I don't know. What were you talking about?
All right.
What does a particle accelerator do? There are guys that
why would that affect anything happening here? It's like I turned off a light at my house, and so your life is.
They say, so you know, I saw a guy talking about this the other day. To change history, you could just like go back 50 years and like clap or something like around people. And then like that would change the millisecond that your parents had sex and had you, and it would be a different sperm. And then like you'd come back and like no one that you know would fucking be here. Isn't that crazy? Like if I went into Portland, Maine, like around your parents in like the 80s and was like, that like just them like looking over their shoulder, then they'd have sex like 7 seconds later.
I don't know if they would. I don't know if I believe that.
Or they just would never have sex.
I mean, it would definitely have some impact, but like...
Your parents are about to conceive you, and they're like, do you remember when that fucking guy...
Clapped?
Let's
wait.
What the hell was that about? Let's wait 8 seconds.
I don't think the time that you have sex really matters what sperm.
Yeah, it does. Because think about it, there's like tens of millions of sperm in your ball sack right now.
Yeah, but like, if you have it 7 seconds later, like, wouldn't it still be like the front runner? When the front runner still
but whoever was closest to your tip when you did it would be different. Is it? It's closest to the tip, right?
For the NBA.
Yeah, college rules.
Yeah.
It's just freaky to think about. It's
like yeah.
It's like when they say maybe Hitler was traumatized because so many time travelers pointed a gun at him when he was a child and then said, "I can't do it."
Can't do it.
That's funny.
Oh man.
Wait, so what are you gonna do for the All-Star game?
Hola Juan, ¿quieres vivir conmigo en Los Ángeles?
Wait, that's actually really good. What did you say?
Hi Juan, do you want to live with me in Los Angeles?
I thought beber was drink.
Vivir. Beber is to drink.
I took Spanish from a woman with one arm in college. Did I ever tell you that?
No.
First Spanish class in college, she obviously addressed the elephant in the room that she had one arm, and in Spanish asked us, or had us all take guesses of how she lost her arm in Spanish, and then at the end told us it was an alligator attack. We were like,
really?
Yeah.
Holy. Damn. And she said, and after it happened, she started speaking Spanish.
Maybe alligator attack was one of the guesses, and it was a motorcycle crash. I don't know. But what
It's an alligator on a motorcycle.
drove by and bit her arm off.
Yeah.
That is fucking crazy.
Speaking of Olivia Rodrigo, you know how the whole first Sour album is about like one guy
Okay.
she had a
Yes.
really tough breakup with? You know that he's like
Joshua Bassett, right?
Yeah, he's liked 2 different versions of the clip of Willie going, maybe the only reason Rosa Parks didn't get up is because she had a boner. He's liked it 2 different times
It's his
in 2
favorite
different
fucking
clips.
video.
He thinks it's so funny.
That's
I
how
guess.
she got over him. Was she saw that like Joshua Bassett and others liked this video, and it was about Rosa Parks getting a boner.
Brown guilty eyes.
Yes,
Your
that's
little
him.
white eye.
Do you think there's gonna be like a reference to that in like the next album?
Yeah. And I saw you like that clip of Rosa Parks' boner.
I was reading Sadika like out of context comments that we were getting on that video
Okay.
because there was like a huge racial discourse going on.
Oh, no.
And so I would just see like random comments in the notifications that were just like, yeah, well, maybe you should go to the Cultural History Museum of African Americans and do some research if you can even read.
Wait, why were people mad about that Will saying mad at Will
I
saying
don't-
that, or they were beefing with each other?
I didn't read
First
the
of all,
entire
I was
thread.
saying what if?
Just a thought, dude.
I just thought it was funny out of context, like reading those comments
Yeah.
come in the whole weekend was so
Did
funny.
that go viral again?
It has like 200,000 views on Instagram, but on TikTok it has like 200,000 likes or something.
Nice.
Yeah.
Speaking of Rosa Parks, you
I
know,
always knew that was a home run, and no one
is.
ever believed me. I pitched it in the sketch wing.
Are you serious?
Well, I mean, I don't know how we would have ever made it as a sketch. I think it was only that.
it also it could have
it's
been like
only
a
a podcast clip.
one-off line in a sketch.
Yeah, but I think the way it came out was
Yeah. You know, Larry David and Obama are making that HBO show.
yeah.
HBO had sent like PR for the release of that show, and it I guess arrived right before I left for Maine, and so it's sitting in my
Was
office.
that the thing sitting out in the front of the office for like a year?
No,
Yeah.
Maybe.
I saw the box.
there was it addressed to me?
Yeah.
So someone eventually put it in my office, and I opened it up and I was like, "Oh, this is awesome!" And I'm like reading the letter, or whatever, and then I take the like paper away, and it was a cherry pie that had been sitting in my office for like a week, so it turned into like a science experiment, and I was so bummed because that would have been awesome.
They mailed you a cherry pie. That's kind of crazy without warning.
Yeah, you gotta.
Did
like,
they warn you?
No, they did not warn me. They did not.
You can't just mail a motherfucker a cherry pie.
Yeah, I mean,
No, I think they said in the DM that there was going to be food in
Oh,
there.
they DM'd you,
they didn't DM me.
They DM Playdate.
Oh.
and then they sent it just to him.
Well, Rusty asked for them to address it to him.
Bro, I looked at it every day.
Wait, what?
Here, I can read the DM.
If you hadn't done that, I would have eaten that cherry pie last week. I saw it every day, and I was like,
Wait,
mm.
I don't use the Playdate DMs.
Really?
Yeah.
This was in partnership messages. Let's see. Yeah, thank you so much for reaching out. We'd love that. Best address is this. Awesome. Is there a name we should address it to? Jack Kelly works. Thank you. Perfect.
You have to have done that.
I don't even think I'm logged into Playdate.
How?
Really?
Did you just say that?
It also says in the DM, this package will contain a perishable food item, so we'll let you know what it
You
ships.
fucked my cherry pie now.
I
food item
think
contains-
Andrew might have just been like, address it to Jack because he'll.
It couldn't have been me. You know how I know it wasn't me? I was driving a couple days ago, and there was a restaurant called Kelly's, but it was an EY. And I was like, wait, does Jack spell it with just a Y or an EY? It was kind of my own Mandela effect.
Are there other people logged into our.
No, it's you did it. You won't own up to the fact that you nuked my pie.
This was
I
on
totally
June
nuked your
25th.
pie. You know what the worst part
That's
is?
you know what the no. I'll tell you the worst part.
No, you're actually gonna be more mad. What do you think the worst part is?
The worst part is that every day last week while you were gone, I walked in and I was like, I wonder what's in that box. But it's just addressed to him. Like if it said Playdate, I would have opened
I
it.
think I think we can both operate under the assumption that if it's for me, it's probably also for you.
Not
And
necessarily. Like because I get my like dildos mailed here.
you get your motor bunny sent
Yeah.
here. That's still
All right,
Buddy.
I still wanna. That was a partnership Chet did for like a
You never saw the Motor Bunny?
What's a Motor Bunny?
was
Google it.
The Motor Bunny was the fucking craziest thing I've ever seen, and there's still an outstanding crime that we've never solved.
It was stolen from the office.
Someone stole the Motor Bunny and took it back.
Oh,
Dude,
We were playing around with it. It goes like,
dude, the attachment wasn't a penis. It was like an alien tentacle.
Yeah.
And someone stole it and brought it home. And so we were like, we got
my
some
God.
freaky motherfucker around
someone
here.
in this office stole the Motor Bunny.
Is freaky as the day is long.
How is he doing a partnership with them? Like,
for
for
Royce.
Royce.
There's one where like he reveals that he's been sitting on it the whole lecture. I mean, it's actually a hysterical video.
and they decided to put a tentacle on it.
No, they had all sorts of attachments. There was a
Oh.
penis one. There was a tentacle one.
Attachments implies like there's like a scope or something.
And dude, there's like a remote control thing. You can control like the speed and the angle and stuff. I played around with it a lot. Not on myself, but just
How did he sit on it for the sketch? Like, you just
very
sit in front of it?
carefully. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Well, he's method, so I think it was up his butt, but
You wouldn't have been able to fit that up your butt.
that tentacle I actually think would like kill a man if it went up his butt. I don't even know who that's for.
Girls.
That could fit up there.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not joking, Andrew. It was probably 20 times the size of my penis. Like, I don't know.
It also it was extremely like bulky and heavy, like the motorized part of it. And someone like
Whoever
it's not like you could have like slipped it in your bag.
No.
Yeah.
Like, it
Whoever's-
came in after hours and like
with like a hand truck. Probably.
Yeah.
Like, it was probably
funny to
40
think about.
pounds and like,
Oh.
yeah,
someone
I
here
don't-
is freak of the week.
Yeah.
there has to be. So I was thinking about this the other day. Like, you'll talk to your friends and they will say things that they're definitely not saying in front of their coworkers, or like, that they're like, you have friends where you're just like, that's a horny guy. There are guys in this office that are putting on a mask and pretending to be a normal fucking guy, and I guarantee you someone has a Motor Bunny adjacent device at their home.
When was this? Was this at the old office?
This was at the Abbott Kitty office.
Okay, yeah.
So like, I have my suspects, but
do you think they still work here?
And we
bad.
didn't have a lot of women at the time too.
Yeah.
this was like, oh my God. I mean, like, there are a couple guys that I think,
You think it was a dude that took it?
yeah, I think there are a couple guys that would take it home because they're like bringing freaky people back to their house. I don't know if it's 4 guys.
It actually would be like a sick like college thing to just have one in the corner, I think. Because like I feel like in college we always just had
We
random
were
bits in our
riding
house.
all sorts of machines in college.
Well, we had like huge frame photos of like anime girls in college, and
Yeah,
like
exactly.
frame photos of like BTS, and we also had
Which is exactly the same
My
thing.
buddy gave me like a really
so
nice
because you
framed.
have anime posters on your wall, you think that people would find it as funny to
The
have
Motor
it.
Bunny is like
They
another
framed
level.
Photos of a K-pop group. Why wouldn't they have a huge fucking
tentacle dildo,
dildo tentacle?
Well, my buddy for my birthday gave me a huge frame photo of him naked. And it was like a really nice frame. Like I was honestly pretty stoked because it was probably like a $200 frame
Yeah.
that he gave it to us in. And one weekend, my buddy and I were on a cruise, and our landlord texted us and was like, "Hey, do you mind if I come in to show off the apartment?" And I was like, "Absolutely, no problem. We're not home, actually." And then it wasn't until a day later I was like, "Oh my God, we have that naked photo
art.
of the guy in the frame just high and above our sink in the kitchen."
It was who was the
As soon
guy?
as someone walks in, it was a guy I knew in college.
Naked photo of himself.
Yeah.
There's one physical naked photo of me out in circulation that I have never found it. I think I've told you this. We did, we did an art show, and there were 9 naked Polaroids. It was like a joke art show for the older kids at college, and it was like 9 naked Polaroids of us in like funny positions. And after the party, it was the one art piece that was missing. So someone took it home,
That's awesome.
and
A little Banksy.
yeah, I mean, like 9, 18-year-old boys, like, yeah, I definitely understand the urge for those ladies to take it back.
We had to make like
Will did not like that. What, dude? We were like Adonises.
Adonises.
All right, guys, we just dropped on Friday, the previous Friday, we dropped our new merch. We got cool stuff like this hoodie I'm wearing. We got shirts.
We got this hat.
We got this hat. We got these shirts. We got this sweatshirt. Maybe
this is a picture of a baby. You can buy.
This is a tiger in our sweatshirt.
There is so much stuff you can buy that we want you to buy, and I can't say enough good things about people who buy our merch.
I only say good things about people that buy our merch.
Kindest people I've ever met.
But guys, good quality stuff. The t-shirts are on the same blanks that Willie and I have been loving for years.
You know what's fun? Since this is like our ad read, I can say fuck.
Hey guys, fuck our merch. All right, love you guys. Peace. This episode is brought to you by Lucy. Lucy is the official pouch partner of Almost Friday. Premium 100% tobacco-free nicotine pouches made for true pouch connoisseurs. Lucy pouches and Lucy breakers deliver long-lasting flavor for a seriously satisfying pouch experience.
Ain't that the truth? What's your favorite Lucy?
Right now, I'm actually on the 4 milligram mint breakers because everyone has taken all the 8 milligrams from around here. So I'm going to throw an absolute hissy fit here shortly. I use them for focus, for energy, to relax. Yeah. And while I'm having a couple beers, we got an office vending machine that, again, does not stay stocked for long, and I don't get the ones that I want because other people here are being a little bit selfish.
Guys, Lucy's the obvious choice for the true nicotine pouch connoisseur. That's why they're the official nicotine pouch partner of Almost Friday. They go up to 12 milligrams in strength, and they have a unique shape that feels great. Remind you of anyone? They're nicotine pouches with an extra surprise. The breakers are. They've got each pouch Each pouch holds a hydrating capsule that you crack with your teeth for an instant burst of long-lasting flavor. Remind you of anyone? Every other pouch is the same, y'all, but Lucy Breakers are the only one doing it different to give you the longest-lasting flavor in pouches. Lucy's now in stores nationwide. You can find a retailer near you at lucy.co/stores or get Lucy delivered to you ASAP on apps like DoorDash and GoPuff. And you can always set it and forget it with a monthly subscription delivered to your door from lucy.co. Lucy's the only pouch that delivers long-lasting, on-demand flavor. Find a store at lucy.co/stores or get it shipped with 20% off your first order at lucy.co/playdate using code playdate.
And here comes the fine print. Lucy products are only for adults of legal age, and every customer is age verified. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. This episode is brought to you by SeatGeek. I am so excited for Will to see, who are you seeing again?
I'm seeing Rainbow Kitten Surprise. I'm also going to a different concert in August.
Okay, excited to hear more about that soon. Guys, that is why we want to give the sponsor of today's
in August, I'm going to a different concert.
We want to give the sponsor of today's video, SeatGeek, a huge shout out. With over 35 million downloads, SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app. There are more than 70,000 live events listed on SeatGeek, including concerts, sports festivals, and more. There are so many artists going on tour right now, like Bruno Mars, Zara Larsson, Lady Gaga, Cardi B, Chris Stapleton, Luke Combs, BTS, Ariana Grande, and more.
Plus, the U.S. is hosting the World Cup this year. So grab your tickets now. I love using SeatGeek. Look. This is how you know it's true. Look at this. Kid Cudi, Yankees, Guardians, Mariners, Tigers, Germany, U.S., Athletics, Cubs, Giants, Brewers, Mets, Dodgers, Pirates, Mets, Stars, Blackhawks, and that's just this year. Guys,
SeatGeek has your back. Each ticket is rated on a scale of 1 to 10, so you know if you're getting a good deal. So look for the green dots. Green means good, red means bad. Plus, every ticket is backed by their buyer guarantee.
Concert season is right around the corner. To make it even better, you can use code PLAYDATE10 for 10% off your SeatGeek tickets. That's 10% off tickets with promo code PLAYDATE10. Make sure you click the link in the description to download the app and have the code automatically added to your account so you can use it later. Thank you, SeatGeek. I'll see you in August. That concert in August, remember?
In August, I'm going to a different concert.
Let's go to back episode.
Yeah, I was talking.
Literally what we were just saying.
I was just asking Andrew this. I was like, because your pees turn into poops more than anyone I've ever met. Are you sitting down to pee and then poop starts coming out, or are you peeing and going, nah, this is gonna be bad? The latter.
The latter, yeah. Because I famously crap myself at the urinal in college.
I've never heard this.
I've told you this, no?
No, I don't think so. Is this real?
For
Senior year.
a like almost exclusively poop pod.
I guarantee the comments will say like you brought this up, but I guess it's been a while if you guys don't remember. But in senior year, there was like a senior bar crawl.
Oh, you did tell me this.
And
Refresh my memory, though.
So it's like a 10-bar bar crawl around Boston with all my friends. At the second bar of the bar, it's a bar called Hamilton in Brookline, Massachusetts, near Coolidge Corner. I'm at the urinal. There's a huge line for the bathroom.
Yeah.
It was packed because like the whole bar crawl was there. I finally get up to the front of the line. I go to the urinal. I'm peeing, and as I'm peeing, I get a little too loose, a little too comfortable, and I shit myself while peeing at the urinal. And there's a line for this bathroom. So it's like, obviously the natural thing would be pop over to the stall and clean myself up, but I can't do that because there's a line for the stall. The only way would be to be like, I just pooped myself. I need to cut you. But it's everyone there is in my grade. So it's either someone I know or someone I don't know, but I have like classes with and shit. So I just left the bathroom. I went straight up to my buddy Dylan, and I was like, hey, man, I need to go home right now, right this instant second. And called an Uber, and he came with me, good friend. We Ubered home, and I had to sit in the Uber in my own poop.
Poor Uber driver.
Well, he didn't know.
He knew. Poop in your underpants is like one of the stinkiest things that could be in your underpants. He can smell it.
You couldn't smell it.
He heard it when you sat down.
You go, ew, gross. All right, should we do I Need a Lawyer?
Let's do all the segments. Or do we not have time?
We got 20 minutes.
Yeah, let's do all the segments quickly.
See, it's all poop. It's just all poop pitches.
I want to poop one.
Okay.
I want to fucking poop one.
It's all poop.
I'm tired of pretending I don't want to poop.
It was always poop.
All right. Hello, Ja, Red, and Goff.
Goff.
Ja.
Okay,
Isn't that like
I'll
God?
be-
It's the reggae
Morant.
god.
Oh, man.
Okay, I'm Red.
Like, what the hell is that? Some
What-
kind of fucked up impression?
What's the worst part about pooping at work?
Worst part about pooping at work here is everyone. It's the stinkiest thing in the world. I'll go in the pooping bathrooms, and it is like, it smells like a guy who has been eating Slim Jims for the last 45 hours was in there and missed the toilet.
I love pooping at work.
It is 9:39 in the morning. The bathroom that I went in now smelled like it had been run a poop train on it. Like,
To be fair, the morning is when the most pooping happens.
poop at home. Poop before your shower.
I can't.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I don't poop until I like have a cup of coffee or something.
I wake up, I have a cup of I brush my teeth, I have a cup of coffee, I put a Lucy in, and then I poop, and then I get in the shower. And then I don't poop again until I am back at home or it's the next morning.
Wait, I like pooping at work.
You know
I would
what's
rather
crazy?
poop at work than
I'm
at home.
saying this out loud, and I'm realizing this is not true. I do poop at work sometimes. So I don't even know what I'm fucking talking. In my head, I have this really buttoned up poop schedule, but in reality, sometimes I do go back there.
My thing is like it's like a nice like break from the day. You get to sit there. We have like nice pooping bathrooms too.
Yes. The only thing is it backs up to Paige's office. So there are times where I can hear her on a meeting and I go, if I can hear her meeting, she can hear the fury that is coming out of my little butthole right now.
I don't know if she can, because the other day she was like, one time I turned on the air in my office and it smelled horrible, and I've never done it since. And I was like, oh yeah, it could be like connected to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And she was like, no,
Or like
surely
Bobby-
not, right? And I was like, oh no, she doesn't.
Bobby thinks that the vent is the toilet. He's just been shitting into the vent.
Well, I've been shitting in her office vent. Or wait, that was what you were saying about Bob.
I put it on the thermostat. So it's not that she's turning on the air and the air smells. It's when she touches the AC button, her fingers now have poop on them.
Here's an idea. Getting a tattoo of a thermos. So when someone asks you anything about the thermostat,
That's
can
right here,
just
brother.
show them your leg.
Someone here has like explosive shits that they don't clean up afterwards.
It's a fucking paint job.
You're not kidding when you say it's like a Jackson Pollock.
It literally looks like someone
like a Pollock.
Dude, it looks like
Pollock.
someone dipped a paintbrush in poop and then like flung it at the toilet. Like,
Yes.
dude, there are times where there's poop under the seat. Like I'll lift
Yes.
the seat up
Yes.
to pee and there's splatter under it. And I'm like, what the fuck are you guys eating? How hard are you pushing? It's like
That's exactly what it
insanity.
is.
I don't know. I've never once The only skid marks are like on the toilet bowl if I drop a nuclear log and it rubs on the way down. I'm sorry for the ladies that are listening to this, but I'm fucking tired of it.
And the audacity to leave it.
I don't even know how you'd clean it up, but it's like if you know those are the types of poops you take, you have to be a guy that it's like, I need to get my poop out of my body before the morning. It is those poor cleaning ladies are probably like these Neanderthals are standing like it literally is like they're squatting over the toilet and then squirting into it because it's on parts of the toilet where it's like your butthole's not even facing that way. How is it there?
Mine has an insane radius, so I get it. But I clean mine up. But I don't touch it with toilet paper.
I also know who's fucking do. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's so smart. Please, gentlemen, if you're gonna paint the back of the toilet, save your pee so you can spray it off.
I hold my bladder and then I just clean it up. Wait, you know who's doing it?
I know who's doing it because I've gone in after him, and he swears.
Who is it?
It's fucking dude. It's.
And then I have to like run out of the bathroom because I'm like, I don't want anyone like waiting on me to think that it was me.
You're preaching to the. It's insanity.
I thought for a while we thought it was one particular guy, and then he left the company, and I didn't see any bad shits for a while. So I was like, it was definitely him. And then now it's back.
Well, did I tell you the one time I very rarely send a company Slack. I've been here for like 6 years, and I think I've sent one company-wide Slack, and it was like, hey, if you're gonna diarrhea in the back bathroom, you have to flush it. And the worst part was there was no toilet paper in it. So some menace, not only like literally it looked like medieval sewage that someone like dumped in the thing. There were like types of food in there that I'd never even heard of. And there was no toilet paper. So someone did that, and then it put their underwear back on and was walking around this office with absolute nuclear waste between their cheeks. I'm sorry to anyone who's eating lunch right now. And that was him. I'm fucking positive.
I haven't seen you get this animated in a while.
Dude, it makes me so mad because it's like, I'm not even that clean of a guy. But you just, if we're going to diarrhea at work, we have to make sure that you're fucking flushing it. That's like the leaving your backpack at TSA thing. Like, are you just, your brain's on autopilot? You just are like, all right, I just took the craziest poop of my life. I'm going to go edit a fucking podcast now. Like, no, wipe your butt and fucking flush the toilet. It's insanity.
It's in our office with
we work with fucking Neanderthals.
I think it might be my fault. I don't ever flush.
But I know you wipe.
I don't wipe or flush.
Oh my God.
Guy finding out that everyone else wipes.
Oh my God, that's what it's for.
You know, he's just like,
yeah. No, I fucking hate wiping.
feels so good. Paper on my booty.
Oh my gosh, my abs hurt so bad.
I wipe with paper towels so it clogs the toilet.
Sorry, what is the worst part about pooping at work?
Oh, I forgot we're doing the fucking hitch.
You pray for a quick silent mission, but instead you're trapped in the stall playing dead while your boss is 2 urinals away, talking about QC targets. Then some trader's shoes give you away under the door like a damn footprint. That's why I'm launching Ghost Shoes, the world's first identifying shifting footwear for the corporate bathroom warrior. Step into the stall and your shoes instantly transform. Flip-flops become
brilliant.
fresh Jordans, dress shoes turn into dirty sneakers, whatever you're wearing disappears and a completely different pair takes its place. The second you walk out, boom, they switch right back. Your boss just heard a brutal deuce from the guy in the red Nikes, not you. Now you can drop a nuclear deuce with total deniability. Let it rip, groan if you need to, live your truth.
I like that a lot.
I like
this,
that.
yeah.
I feel like we had this.
You might be thinking of my pitch that was a door stopper that takes the sounds of your violent poop and makes it sound like you're on a business call, so girls you're hooking up with think that you're a businessman and not a guy who's diarrheaing in the bathroom.
That's great.
Yeah, I think, maybe that is what I'm thinking of.
That is true, though. Yeah. I definitely check shoes if I hear something or smell something nasty.
If I could make one
Check
change,
shoes, how?
Oh, no, sorry. Like my old
under
company.
the stall.
Okay, yeah, but here we don't.
Here we don't have
that. We don't have stalls.
If I could make one change to America, and I know this might be a waste of a change, I would say we need to go do what other countries are doing, where the stalls go all the way down to the ground.
Down.
It's like
You could have like giving millions of people health care right there.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. I know this is a waste of
Yeah,
thing, but
yeah.
it's the one thing I do.
Well, I mean, I was at Buc-ee's and they have that, the floor to ceiling walls. But then they also had the flusher that was like automatic. So there was no thing and it wouldn't go. And I needed a round 2 on the flush and I couldn't get it. I was like, do I have to leave this stall and go to another stall? And then go again? Because that's going to look weird.
I have the opposite problem where you're trying to poop and it's one of the ones that goes every 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, it just keeps
And it's like
going.
it's like sucking your balls down the drain. We're like, Jesus, give me a fucking second here.
How come skeletons never have balls?
All right, let's hear a Do I Need a Lawyer?
Do I need a lawyer for going on a date with someone a week after breaking up with my girlfriend? Context is she is leaving to serve an LDS mission in Bolivia. What is LDS?
Latter-day Saints.
Yeah.
Mormons.
Meaning I won't see her for 18 months, and we decided we wouldn't be dating during that time and that we would just see what happens when she gets back. Once she actually leaves, I'll be able to contact her once a week via email, but right now she's doing virtual training, so we're technically not dating anymore. However, she kind of still talks to me as if we were dating, and I wasn't planning on going on any dates for a while, but I sort of got roped into a double date. This has been eating at me for a while, so please help.
Yeah, I think you should get a lawyer. I think you should have waited till she left.
Oh, she didn't even leave yet?
She's doing virtual training.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah. But here's the thing. It's almost worse if you waited until she goes to Bolivia and then you can only email her once a week. Because if she's still texting you like you're dating, even when she's over there, she's going to think like you still are dating a little bit. I think a week is pretty soon for sure.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think you need a lawyer. I think
you need a lawyer.
I think you might need a lawyer, actually. So
Wait, really?
no,
Yeah, don't lie.
I don't think you need a lawyer.
I think you need a lawyer. And I think if you wanted a lawyer, I would go with Morgan & Morgan. They're America's largest injury law firm.
Really?
America's largest law firm, period.
I think I probably would have waited until she left, but it's tough. Who knows? Breakups are hard. And I think however you want to go about this, there's no right way or wrong way. Just try and be respectful of their feelings.
Dude, you had to wait 1 week for her to go to Bolivia. Wait till you're giving a PR trained answer.
I'm being dead serious. I think as long as you're respectful, you can.
It did sound like he wasn't like looking for it. Like it just kind of.
If you're broken up,
it just happened to him.
It just happened. He just happened to fall.
I mean,
I've been roped into 2-mans and I have a girlfriend.
I don't want to hear about you getting roped at 2-mans. That's absolutely fucking disgusting.
I was getting roped.
Jesus Christ. I think as long as you are broken up, you're allowed to do whatever you want. Just don't be disrespectful to your ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Morgan and Morgan and Morgan and A. Morgan and Morgan and Morgan and A. A. A.
Morgan and Morgan and
Guys.
Morgan and Morgan and Morgan and Morgan.
We're talking power moves today. Like when you...
Oh, I know a power move.
Yeah.
I walked into my house. We have like a rack for all our shoes. I went into my bedroom. I took all my shoes and just filled up the whole rack in the thing by the door. So my roommates have to bring their shoes to their room.
Now that is a power move. Just like how hiring Morgan and Morgan is a power move. Morgan and Morgan is America's largest injury law firm. They have over 100 offices nationwide and more than 1,000 lawyers. With over $30 billion recovered for over 500,000 clients, Morgan and Morgan has a proven track record of fighting to get you full and fair compensation. In Florida, Morgan & Morgan secured a $644 million verdict for a client after the defense argued that the victim and his wife should receive nothing.
Now that's a power move.
In California, another client was recently awarded $15 million in a mid-trial settlement.
Now that's a power move.
And in Nashville, another client was awarded $10.6 million if you are injured.
That sounds like a heck of a night at the Broadways.
If you're injured by the negligence of another, you deserve to be paid.
If you're ever injured, you can check out Morgan & Morgan. Their fee is free unless they win. For more information, go to forthepeople.com/playdate or dial #law #529 from your cell phone. That's forthepeople.com/playdate or #law #529. This is a paid advertisement.
If you ain't got no mug, then take your mug.
I got that dog in me, boys. I seriously do have that dog in me. I'm not kidding. I have been going nuts today in all the best ways. I wrote a 45-page movie, and it's going to be 2 hours long. So it's minimal dialogue.
Riddle me that.
Riddle me
Guys,
that.
this episode is brought to you by Mug Root Beer. Indulge in the creamy vanilla flavor of your childhood with this nostalgic soda guaranteed to help you let out your inner dog. Willie, name a time you had that dog in you.
I scored 14 goals in my...
in a World Cup match, right?
No, not in a World Cup match. It was against my little brother in soccer in our backyard. But it felt like the World Cup. Also, I don't have a little brother. I have a confession to make. It was my cousin. I just said brother because I was thinking of how much he's like a brother to me.
That's very nice. I personally am a Mug Zero guy, but I've been known to crack a Mug Heavy every once in a while.
I'm into every kind. If it has an M, a U, and a G, I'm into it.
I'm there. Guys, so next time you're craving something cold and frothy, crack open a Mug Root Beer. Find Mug Root Beer at your local store or head to www.mugrootbeer.com/find-mug to find out how you can get your paws on some mug, and be sure to throw them a follow online at Mug Root Beer.
I really do feel like my little cousin is like a brother.
Let's get
to
back
me.
into the episode. Confessions. Should we hear some confessions?
Yeah. Here we go. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Back in the early days of the pods, Rusty set his Snapchat on the pod. I thought it would be funny to add him. Fast forward a few days later, and I'm with a Hinge date. One thing leads to another, and we hook up. A few minutes later, I looked at my phone, and Rusty added me back on Snapchat while I was losing my virginity.
Wait, what? I don't use Snapchat, so I don't think this is true. But that sounds
like
awesome.
it happened.
So while you were losing your virginity, she looked at her phone and I had added her back on Snapchat, or he had
You had added her.
But no, I'm saying, is this a guy or a girl?
This is a girl.
Okay.
How do you know?
I'm sorry for adding you back on Snapchat.
How does he know it's a girl?
It reads like a girl. She
I
said
hope it's a guy.
virginity.
I don't think if I added you back, that would be that was a mistake.
When I accidentally leaked my Snapchat on the pod like years ago, the first few people that added me, I was like, I don't know who this is, and like I added them back because like I thought I knew them.
Okay.
So I have a few like playmates that were like sending me Snapchats, and I sometimes I forget. And I open them and it's like they're like high schoolers, and I'm like,
Maybe that may have been
like
what happened.
men.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Okay. Well, cool.
Okay.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. When I need a cool song for my Instagram post, I look at Willie D's Insta and steal one of his.
Heaven.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Back freshman year of college, I started dating this guy who had a weird obsession with me, making me finish hard.
Jesus.
Squirt in parentheses.
Fuck.
It got to a point where he felt like he wasn't adequate enough to do such a thing, and he got really down about it one day. So one day I drank a lot of water, and we did it, and I pissed all over him. He was really happy and proud of himself, but I've lived with the guilt of pissing on a guy ever since. So heaven or hell for me. XOXO, Laura.
Heaven, because you went to great lengths to make him happy. Squirt is also pee, right? It's just pee.
I think so.
Hell.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. When I was a freshman in high school, I went to summer camp and stayed with a group of guys I didn't know. We quickly became friends, and we would get each other's backs for the remainder of camp. Our counselor was kind of a strange guy who did a lot of interesting things, like do Duolingo every night with volume up. He was a bit of an awkward guy, too. One night when we were all hanging out in the cabin, our leader was at a counselor meeting and wouldn't be back for a while. We were discussing how we were going to prank him, and one of my buddies says, "What if I come in his bed?" We thought it would be better if it was just on his blanket. We all thought it would be so funny, but didn't believe he would actually do it. A few minutes later, he decided he was going to come on a counselor's blanket. We all stand guard outside both cabin doors while he is in there jerking off. In the end, there is semen on this poor guy's blanket. We do nothing to stop it. Our counselor never mentioned it. Although I wasn't the one who did it, I encouraged him and helped him get away with it. Heaven or hell.
Is heaven even an option?
The lowest ring of hell. Because if he didn't mention it, that means he didn't find it. And
Hell.
he probably, oh my God, he probably got it on him. Hell.
Crumb.
Forgive me, Father, for I've sinned. It has been years since my last confession. When I was a young man with extremely restrictive internet access, I managed to convince my strict parents to let me have my cousin's old Xbox 360 on the only condition that I would only play Minecraft. One night, I got the idea in my young, horny mind that I would attempt to build a beautiful naked woman from my imagination for my own enjoyment. I constructed my masterpiece over many months, as I was only allowed to play for an hour every night. Once she was complete, I spanked myself silly and had the worst post-nut clarity ever. I burned my entire many-month project with lava and gave the Xbox to my brother and just self-reflected for a while. Love the pod, boys.
It's the greatest.
That's the
that
funniest
is the
thing I've
greatest
ever
thing
read.
I've ever heard. You got so...
It's so horny. You built like a... It's like, my precious. You built like your creation. You gooned off once and then just burned it with lava.
That is
And got rid of the Xbox, too.
I wonder how hot he was able to make her.
I know. I want to see her.
Like, if it took him months, I bet he, like, got pretty good at it, and she was kind of shapely.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. The idea of finishing what you were doing and then immediately being like, oh my God, and just
What have I
climbing.
done?
He climbed to the top of the woman and just burnt her.
It's kind of like
alive.
dramatic.
Yeah.
And like, yeah.
That is so
Should be a
funny.
movie.
Heaven, because you clearly.
Yeah, Heaven. You're a good guy.
That's truly the funniest story I've ever heard.
All right, one more. Actually, should we just end on that one?
Yeah. All
That
right.
was beautiful.
We love you guys. Have a great rest of your Wednesday. Have a great
Monday.
weekend. Have a great rest of your Monday. A great Tuesday, and we'll see you bright and early on Wednesday. Peace out.
Peace.